In the cover story, we finally learn whose grave belongs to the hero who fought Kaido and went missing. It's Kozuki Moria. So in last week's cover story, we saw Yamato on like her pilgrimage across Wano come across this random grave. And it said he fought against Kaido to protect his village, but perished without leaving a body behind. And now it's revealed as Kozuki Moria. This is huge because, first of all, I know it says Kozoki, but Pew clarified that this is in fact Kozuki. And Kozuki is, the clan that Odin comes from. Momonosuke, Hiyori, all of them. The Kozuki clan. The monarchy of Wano. Moria is a Kozuki? What? Now, forgive me if I wasn't aware of this, because I'm sure there's some person out there either on Reddit, YouTube, or Twitter that has already figured this out somehow. I didn't even know that there was clues to this, other than us just simply knowing that Moria and Kaido fought in Wano back in the day. And when we saw the brief flashback of them fighting, Moria just looked like a, Moria on Ozempic, I guess. He didn't look like a Kozuki. He still doesn't look like a Kozuki. He's all weird and, strange looking. He looks like he's, some kind of different race. But I guess he's just, goth and fat. I'm not really sure, but he's a Kozuki? And I'm assuming that this has to be him because it said, fought against Kaido, so it wasn't that long ago. It was 20 years ago or something? Somewhere around there? Maybe over 20 years ago? I don't know. But he perished without leaving a body behind. That's because he's alive. In One Piece, if you don't see the body, it is guaranteed that they are alive. Except for Kaido. Although I guess we kind of saw his body in the lava, so that was good enough for me, but I hope he doesn't come back. But Moria was a Kozuki. And I guess after getting defeated by Kaido, he left Wano, and then randomly before he left, he took Ryuma's body and his sword. I'm not really sure what this means. I guess it means that Moria is for sure going to turn babyface. I mean, he's going to join the Cross Guild, and I think they're all going to be baby faces by the end of the series, so that kind of lines up with that. But wow, Moria is related to Odin? 40 years ago, Roger goes to Pirate Island and meets Rocks, and he said that they shouldn't fight in Shaki's bar. Man, this sounds really cool, but I was hoping to see a fight between them, but maybe there's time for that. Maybe they'll fight at God Valley or something, but I am really excited to see Roger and Rocks speaking to each other one-on-one, because I don't really think we've seen that yet. Because these are the two big guys of their era. This is Stone Cold and The Rock. So I cannot wait to see this. Wait, that's hilarious. I didn't even realize what I was doing there. Rocks, The Rock. I'm not even comparing Rocks to The Rock, because if Rocks is anyone, he's definitely Stone Cold. Roger is more I don't know, John Cena, if anything. He's definitely not like The Rock. Rocks falls in love with a woman and stops loving Shaki. He and this woman have a newborn baby who turns out to be Teach, Blackbeard. Okay, good for Rocks. I knew Rocks was real. He stopped simping, stopped gooning, and, he finally got down to business. Got with a real woman, and then made Blackbeard. Now, who is this woman? We don't know yet. I don't know if we're going to see her. Maybe she's not even that important, because Oda doesn't seem to place importance on the mothers of characters in this series. It's just oh, hey, they were pretty and then they died. But anyway, let's talk about the father and the son. They were pretty cool, right? I mean, if you don't believe me, just go ahead and look. Look for yourself throughout the series. It happens all the time. Harold accepted the Gorosei's offer and went to fight Rocks. A clash happens between them, and their hockey collides. And in the end, both of them are knocked out. Their friendship comes to an end. Wow. So my friend asked me what would happen if he just threw his vape out the window. And I told him, all right, go ahead. And then I gave him an immediate replacement with Fume, which is today's sponsor. I've been working with Fume for a few years now, and it seems like it's helped a lot of you. Fume is an award-winning flavored air device that delivers great taste without any harmful chemicals. Instead of inhaling vapor, you simply just breathe in natural, non-toxic flavors that satisfy the craving without the downside. No vapor, no nicotine, just flavor. Designed with a high-quality build and a sleek aesthetic, it's also great for oral fixation and fidgeting. My go-to flavor is crisp mint because it's super refreshing and keeps me feeling sharp throughout the day, but Fume offers tons of different flavors, so there's something for everyone. So guys, over 500,000 people have already made the switch to Fume as part of their habit change journey. And if you're ready to try it for yourself, now's the time, because for a limited time, if you order the Journey Pack using my code Zhoniin, you'll get a free Fume topper, an awesome accessory to level up your experience. So check the link in the description or go to tryfume.com/Zhoniin or scan the QR code on the screen to get yours today. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we were talking about this before, and there was like a few translations. Like the first one made it seem like Harold was going to do it, but then there was another translation that made it seem like Harold was going to send the giants to go take down Rox, because, you know, Rox was made an offer by the Gorsayas. Like, hey, we'll let the giants of Elbaf, you know, into the military. We'll let them, you know, flourish in the world, and, you know, you can even join the world government, be a part of the Reverie and all that stuff. But you're going to have to kill Rox because he's just too cool to exist in this world, and we don't like that. We all like being not cool, and, you know, we like to have our matrix intact, and Rox, he's just too stone cold for us, so you're going to have to go kill him. And Harold accepted it, and they fought. And I get it. I do think it's better writing that Harold is the one who does it, because Rox freaking loves Harold. I mean, it's like a one-sided bromance, but still, he likes Harold. Like, I don't think Rox would do this to Harold. Like, if, I don't know, the Gorosei made some kind of offer to Rox, like, hey, you know, we'll give you the devil fruits you want or something, or whatever. Rox would be like, how about no? How about I just kill you? And then, you know, I bring Harold here and then finish you off. You know, Rox wouldn't be like, okay, sir, I'll lick your boots, sir. I'm a dog of the government. He wouldn't do that. All right? He's not Garp. He's not Roger. And he's definitely not Harold now. I had some respect for Harold, but it's gone. I like Loki. Loki's real for sure, but Harold, dude, you're a fraud. But anyway, he was extremely powerful, as we knew, because we saw them clash before at the Reverie, or whatever, when they were at Mary Joie, what was, like 10 or 8 years before this or something. But now they're just straight up fighting, and it's like a draw, double KO. And we know that Rox is so powerful that he can straight up kill an admiral. And it seems like it is eventually going to come down to Garp and Roger having to fight together against Rox. So if he is that strong, then Harold is, I guess, tied with Rox at this point in time for being, like, number one in the verse, aside from Garling and Emu. Speaking of Garling, 39 years ago, Garling discovers something intriguing in God Valley. Something he is sure Emu will like there. We see a red-haired woman with 2 children, Shanks and Shamrock, though her face is not revealed. See what I was talking about? I guarantee Shanks and Shamrock's mom is not going to be important. She's going to be pretty, and then she's going to die. Watch. I guarantee it. And if I'm wrong, you can, you know, feel free to be like, you were wrong, Zhoniin, you're stupid. You don't know Oda's writing, but I'm pretty confident she's not going to matter and she's going to die. But we'll see. Anyway, what is the intriguing thing that Garling saw in God Valley? I mean, there's something important there because, you know, the big rocks, pillars, the way that it is. I'm pretty sure Joy Boy probably split that in half with an attack or something. Or if it wasn't Joy Boy, it was one of his joyous boys that did it. Or maybe it was Emu. I don't know. Something back in the Void Century, I think, caused that split to happen and gave the significance to God Valley. Whatever Garling is talking about here, I'm sure it is a relic from the Void Century. And if it's not, then I guess it has something to do with the Buccaneers. Because, you know, that's kind of like what was going on with God Valley and Kuma and his dad and all that stuff. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, Shanks and Shamrock, they have to be infants at this point. Because, you know, when we saw Shanks being, I guess you could say, adopted by the Roger Pirate, because he was still a little baby in that treasure chest. So a lot more to talk about, guys. So much more to talk about. We're going to be talking about tomorrow if Zhoniin drops the full summary or additional spoilers. But let me know in the comments what you think about all this stuff. Super hype chapter. Man, this flashback has just been so good. I don't want it to end. But it will eventually, and we'll go back to the craziness of Elbaf. But yeah, let me know. And if you like the video, guys, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already.